Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, and today I'll be reading Lyney Existence by me. So let's get into it. When he knew that you were a little bit unwell, he could sense that with ease. But he could never truly tell what was going on. Not when you kept everything under wraps and kept him away from you. The distance between you two increasing, no matter how close you tried to get. It was a bit difficult and saddening when he found out there was nothing he could do, nothing at all. You were just drifting further and further away, and Lyney felt as though he may be lost. He couldn't think of anything. He couldn't think of why you were doing this in the first place. He was simply confused and hurt by your behavior. But he knew it was not simply something that he's done. Well, he's tried to think of something that he could have done to drive you away, and he came up empty, tens of times, on his bed, thinking over and over again. And right now he decided he would not let you push him away. The two of you had to talk, no matter how hard it may be, no matter how impossible you tried to make it be. There had to be a point where the two of you talked things out. And that's why he was outside your door, knocking. And when you opened it, you looked a little bit shocked. Oh, Lyney, I didn't expect to see you here. What's going on? There's nothing going on. I'm here to ask you what's going on with you. I'm perfectly fine. It's you who's not. And how do you know that? I'm very well. Thank you for your concern. If you would leave for now, as I'm pretty busy, I would. And then you stopped, slapping a hand over your mouth, and you looked very pale. And suddenly, Lyney was very worried. Wyon, are you okay? He asked you, and you shook your head, running inside towards the bathroom. He went in, following you and closing the door behind him, watching as you vomited into the toilet. He held back your hair, rubbing your back gently. Wyon, please. You don't look well at all. What's going on? You appear sick. You're very pale, and you've lost weight. And your voice has changed too. And now you're vomiting. I'll be fine. Thank you for worrying about me. I'll be fine, you tried to say. But then you coughed. And then there were petals. Petals falling out of your mouth. Like something you'd never seen before. Something you'd only heard about in stories. It was a famous illness that he'd heard about from folk tales in Inazuma. He'd been there a couple of times for some missions. But outside of that, he only thought that it was merely a folk tale. Nothing real about it. Especially considering he's hardly ever heard of anyone having this. So right now, seeing you have this illness that was called hanahaki, it was very unsettling and very worrying. Tell me, how long have you been like this? Listen, Lyney, I'm perfectly fine. You're just worrying too much. You're not fine. You're dying. What are you doing to yourself? Do you not even care about yourself at all? And if you don't care about yourself, don't you know there are others who care about you? He held your hands, looking into your eyes, and you could see the desperation and the fear in his own. And that's when you began to cry, looking away. It's not that simple. I don't have a choice. There's nothing I can do about it. Nothing. And why do you believe that? There's always something. You could get it treated, right? But I don't want to forget about them. The person that I love. I don't want to forget him. And who is he? Have you tried talking to him? What if he loves you as well? Maybe then you'll be suffering for nothing. I'm sure he does not. He responded. And he frowned. He couldn't think of someone so foolish. Someone who wouldn't want to love you. Someone who'd be the reason that you're suffering like this, without feeling anything but hatred. Please, please tell me who he is. Maybe there's something that we can do. We can fix it. I'm sure we can. Wyan, I don't want to lose you. I can't do that. It's too much. You wouldn't want to do that to me, would you? You cried even more, wrapping your arms around him. You don't know what you're doing, Lyney. You're only hurting me by those words. I don't have a choice. I can't tell you. I can't tell you the truth, or I will ruin everything. Tell me. What do you mean, tell me? It has something to do with me. Wyan, is it me? Tell me, and be honest. Please. You cried harder, and you seemed desperate as you held onto his shirt. Yes, it's you, Lyney. And now you know, and you won't have to see me again, okay? Don't force yourself to love me. I know that's not how you feel about me. I just didn't want to tell you so you wouldn't feel bad. But I don't want to forget my feelings for you. I can't. You sobbed, and you cupped your face in his hands, looking into your eyes, and he breathed out a sigh of relief. You're an idiot. You really are. I don't understand. You mumbled in confusion, and before you knew it, he was kissing you, holding you close. I love you. I love you, Mayan, more than anything. And you're an idiot for not telling me. But we'll fix that right now. You've got all the time in the world, right? You looked at him in shock, the tears still streaming down your cheeks, now for another reason. Then you smiled, giggling a little bit. Yes, we do. You've got a lot of time to fix it. And I love you too, Lyney. So much.